Mark, what might Google's version of Uber look like?
Yeah, well, it turns out that the Uber board probably has a good idea of what it might look like. My colleague Brad Stone reported that the board was informed about this competitor brewing, potential competitor from Uber, and they even saw screenshots of it. And so what it might look like is you'll, much like Uber, dial a button in an app and then get picked up by a car with nobody in the driver's seat. Google's obviously been working on this self-driving program, which is still several years out. But there are ambitions to do more with it besides sell these cars, such as create potentially a sort of taxi booking service with an autonomous driving car coming to get you.
Yeah, we're talking about from being an investor to a competitor. You know, Google is an Uber investor and has an executive on the board. What could be the fallout from all this?
Yeah, right. David Drummond, the chief legal officer at Google, has been on the board since Google's huge investment in 2013. They put in more than $250 million into the company, and they invested again in a subsequent round. And so, Google has this kind of reputation of butting heads with companies that they partner with, and will try to compete with them. And so as a result, Uber may ask David Drummond to step down from the board, and tensions really could be strained after a blow-up like this.
Yeah, that's for sure. Now, talk a little bit about that. You know, Google having this reputation for, elbowing into partners' businesses.
Yeah, exactly. They're not afraid to compete with anybody, it seems like. Google has their hand in everybody's business. They're doing local delivery now in a number of cities, which hits directly into areas that Amazon and eBay and other companies have been trying. Brad Stone cites in the story how Eric Schmidt, who was CEO at the time of Google, was also on the board of Apple many years ago, and we all know how the tensions are between those companies now. Google started doing Android and making smartphones, and Apple asked Eric Schmidt to step down from their board. So it's almost history repeating itself.